Well, what would you do if you woke up the next morning and learned your position was eliminated?
Well, one Milwaukee woman decided to hit the road, face her fears, and chase her dream of becoming a documentarian. Photojournalist Mark Cherick has her journey.
Here we go. October 30th, I left Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I traveled to 45 different cities, and I traveled for 17,000 miles for 3.5 months across the U.S. And I would interview people that step into fear to fulfill their life calling. So my goal was to create a compilation of different stories to be able to show people who are inspired in a particular area in their life how to step into that fire, how to step into the fear to fulfill the reason why they're here. And it's going? Okay. And the reality is I spoke to a lot of entrepreneurs, but I spoke to other people too who had terminal sickness, who had lost like 150 pounds and effectively became a completely new person, and there had been really a rebirth there. I had talked to people that had been in the penitentiary for 12 years or so and basically had to restart their life completely, and talked a lot about like what did that take. And then not only that, it's not just about a turning point in a person's life, but it's really about continuing to step forward into opportunity and what does it take to do that. And I filmed the Women's March on Washington, and I interviewed people there. I also attended the inauguration, President Trump's inauguration, and I filmed people who were there as well, like within the inauguration itself. And I filmed up the protesters too. And the intent and purpose of that was to really capture like these historical events and really have a chance to get to the human side of what's going on in our society, and really get to the human side of everyone wants what's better for America. What does that look like to individual people, and how can it look as a whole? Whether it be an entrepreneurial move, whether it be them stepping outside of their box and really giving back to the community, which means a sacrifice of time or a sacrifice of talent or a sacrifice even of family. But what does that provide in the future looking forward? And that's really what this is about. This is about everyone betting on themselves and making their vision work for themselves, and understanding that wherever their money is where their heart is as well. Sometimes you have to be willing to lose it all to gain extraordinary things and to give back in an extraordinary way. Know that what you love is likely not easy, and it is painful, and it does take a lot of work.
And it's worth it. Heather Koehn is hoping to take the final edit of her documentary to the film circuit.
And I can imagine why a lot of people want to see it. It always reminds me how everyone out there has a story. She had the chance to go out there and tell it, and what a great story to tell.
And that's what we do here on 4-1 Forward. We'll see you next week.